Friends, an amazing event took place. It was the International Conference Global Crisis Time for the Truth, where the truth was voiced about the climate, about the crisis in the consumer format of society all over the world, and about the problems we face. It was said that the first step to overcome problems is to voice the truth as it is. The truth, of course, is hard, but realizing it, you understand what needs to be done, where you need to move. You understand what must be changed. We must change the way of life, change all patterns, our attitudes from consumerism to creation. Many thanks to everyone who hosted this conference. Many thanks to every speaker, every editor, every simultaneous interpreter, and everyone who was in technical support. Many thanks to Igor, Zahana, Tatiana, everyone and all people. Very important issues were raised at the conference, and one of the key points, in my opinion, was the truth of the consumer format is a pursuit of profit and a thirst for power over the people. These are our animal qualities, but there is a human being in us. There is a warrior who stands up for light, goodness, and love, who protects our family and friends. And this warrior is in everyone, and he just needs to wake up and remember that he came here to protect and create. As if we have passed some kind of choice, some kind of line, and now there will be a process of flourishing of our civilization. It is the creative society. There is a huge and complete confidence that we'll be able to build the creative society, and this process has already begun right since this conference. Sincere gratitude to each participant, and it's great happiness to walk shoulder to shoulder next to such a wonderful team of people who took responsibility, who overcame laziness in themselves, and sincerely, selflessly act for the benefit of the whole society. Thank you.
Hello everyone, just very early in the morning here. It's 4 o'clock, just the end of the global conference, the global crisis time for the truth, and I want to share my understandings and actually the impression I got. I'm still wearing the headset as one of the interpreters, which was actually an amazing, I would say from one side amazing, from another side really absolutely alarming information, getting to know the truth of the whole situation of our world today, as just clearly understanding and witnessing, seeing the pictures of all the consequences of the really unhuman consumerist format we are living in today. I all invite you to watch this conference. There's so many absolutely professionally done videos which show the whole situation, what is happening in our world from the point of the climate, from the point of the environmental crisis, from the point of the crisis of humanity on the whole, as all consequences of consumerist format. And we all know that there is something really bad happening to our world, that we are really coming to the point of no return, really the point of no return. This is something that will come in our lives within few years if we don't do anything. This is very important. If we don't do anything, and that's the message of the whole conference, if we don't do anything, it will come to an end very soon. And if we continue to ignore this situation, well, we are just deciding of our own death. It is just like this. It's pure truth. And if you just accept, you just understand. And just the message is, we have to do something about it. The first step is to understand what is creative society and to spread it as a next step, because that's the way out. That's the real way and the only way out.
You know, to say that this information is important for everyone is just to say nothing. And I would, from the bottom of my heart, advise to everyone whom I know to watch the conference, because literally this information affects everyone. Me, you, our kids, and generations to come. And you know, guys, let's be honest to ourselves. Look around you. Do you really think that the world is okay? If today we have food on our tables, if today we have a house, you really think that tomorrow or after a week or after a few months it will be the same? Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's look around what's going on, because yeah, this information is not pleasant, and this information means that we need to step out of our comfort zone. But if we do not do it today, tomorrow we might not have such conditions that we have now. So ahead, around 6 more hours of the conference, and we are doing it for everyone. And please join us if you really care about what's gonna be next tomorrow. And let's do something together. Let's unite around the goal to put the human life a top priority instead of what we have today, which is money, competition, etc. Thanks.
Ciao a tutti.
Hello, everyone. Now we are still live at the International Online Conference, Global Crisis, Time for the Truth. Now it is 1:48 a.m. in Italy. I want to say that a tremendous amount of work has been done. All the videos prepared for this conference, all the information collected, are the results of the incredible work of thousands of people. And in fact, the information has never been collected and represented before to the viewers. The conference has been broadcasting for more than 10 hours, and it's just something incredible. Right now, hundreds of people are participating in it. This is a technical team, speakers, and interpreters. Something amazing is happening. This is truly the beginning of a new era, the beginning of a new world. And all this shows very clearly that we can do a lot when we unite, when we are all together. We can solve any problem, any question. We can find the right solution to any problem. So guys, join the project, the Creative Society, because everything is done on this platform by participants of this project, by volunteers from more than 180 countries. And this is a real step forward for all mankind, for our society. We showed that we can do a lot, that together we are a great power, guys. Join us.
I was lucky to participate in this large-scale conference, Global Crisis, Time for the Truth. I thank those people who invited me there. I'm very happy to participate in this conference. The conference was very impressive. A lot of information was collected. Thanks to all, such a friendly team that did such a large-scale job.
It was really wonderful to see the work of all the volunteers who, without expecting anything in return, only with the desire to convey the truth to people, did their best working for months. And the truth is that it was an incredible result. We hope that people will be able to realize everything that is happening, that we should not be indifferent, because there is very little time left for building the creative society, so we need to get down to business.
Yes, we must build a creative society. We invite you to visit creativesociety.com for more information on the 8 foundations, how we can implement them, and what to achieve with them. Yesterday's conference was very strong with very difficult photos and videos. But this is the reality that we had to show because the media does not tell us the truth.
This information is very important because it really shows the truth, the reality that many people in our countries go through. You think that this does not concern you, maybe everything is fine. The sun rises and nothing terrible happens, but there are many people who are very badly. And for those of you who do not understand, the creative society is really the unification of all people on the basis of the best human qualities of each of us. Because no one will save us. No one guarantees that we won't be in the place of those we saw in the video yesterday. In reality, you see strong videos of how the elements destroy everything, but behind this is the fact that people lose everything and remain with nothing, and do not receive any support. There's a lot going on with climate refugees, and that's what we saw at the conference, and that's bad. This is what we want to convey to people, and we don't want to get something for our own benefit. The work of every volunteer of the Creative Society Project is for everyone. This is the project of humanity.
We invite you to watch the conference Global Crisis, Time for the Truth on Creative Society's YouTube channel.
Thank you very much, and first of all, we want to thank all the volunteers, every single one, not only those we saw at the conference, but also those behind the cameras, everyone who made this possible. And also many thanks to Igor Danilov for returning the knowledge to us.
Thanks, friends.
Friends, greetings from Caucasia. Now the international online conference Global Crisis, Time for the Truth is underway, and we are very happy to take part in the organization of simultaneous translation into the Kyrgyz language.
Important information was voiced at the conference. It's the hard truth about which people, including those from Caucasia, should learn as much as possible. Our dear translators, thank you very much. We are grateful to the guys from the technical support who helped us not only to configure the programs, accompanied all our work, but also supported us morally a lot. Thanks for your support. We have coped with it and are very happy about it. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody. The live conference Global Crisis, Time for the Truth is going on. I'm functioning as a communicator in a Kyrgyz language group because the conference is being translated into 100 languages. I hope that the next one will be translated into more languages. Of course, I'm simply amazed at the resilience and dedication of translators, simultaneous interpreters who translate in their free time, try to do it efficiently so that every human on the planet can learn the truth. And of course, we will need even more translators in various languages because more and more people are learning about the project. Of course, they would like to know this information and hear it in their native language. So, if you know some rare languages, in general, any foreign language, then of course join the team of translators. We're all very happy. Thanks a lot.
This conference gives a real way out and gives, such a change of faith and inspiration that despite the problems which occur in space and on Earth, there is a way out. I also took part in the preparation of this conference. I helped our Indonesian team of translators in preparing documents for translation. And just a few hours before the start of the conference, one of our translators sent information to the chat that an ash ejection from one of the Indonesian active volcanoes had occurred, and people in panic just saved their lives, but then they were evacuated. You can watch the video she sent.
Ya Allah, Buri Allah. Allahu Akbar. Allah. Astagfirullah. Allah, ya Allah.
There are a lot of such videos on the internet now, and eyewitnesses no longer have doubts that it is impossible to come to an agreement with climate. It will not ask us what next point on Earth to destroy. But there are also skeptics. Under the conference, which was broadcasted on my Facebook page, I read the comment of one person who wrote that everything was fine with them. They didn't have any volcanoes, no oceans, everything was fine with them. Such a comment indicates that the person and many people are not yet fully aware of the threat. But what happens in the bowels of the earth, it may not even touch any specific point on the planet. It concerns the entire planet as a whole, as well as unknown dangerous radiation that now comes from space. It does not hit any specific point on Earth. It hits the entire planet and changes life in the atmosphere, in all layers of the atmosphere on the planet itself. Therefore, it is such a global problem that it really concerns every point of the Earth. Therefore, friends, let's take this information seriously and realize it. Let's not waste any more time. Unite and build the creative society. Because when the value of human life is in the first place, we'll be able to implement the technologies that are not available to us in a consumer society.
I was very impressed by the frames with refugees. It is incomprehensible to the mind. In our time, slavery still exists. They sell women, children, and everything happens thanks to the society in which we live with our tacit consent. Everything for money, and no one is tormented by conscience. Here, everything's laid out on the shelves. Take it, see, and draw conclusions. Well, there is not much time left. You need to make a choice. Either to stay inactive and die, or at last become happy. The truth, of course, is terrible, but it is necessary. Now we live in such kind of the world. Thanks to all. Make your choice.